I'm 18. I'm going on the world race, as I just said, and I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be awesome. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to 3 countries. I'm going to Thailand, Malawi, and Guatemala. And in those 3 countries, I'm going to be doing mission work. So the mission work could look anything from helping at orphanages, to building churches, preaching at churches, hosting a VBS, anything along those lines, building roads, all sorts of crazy stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to spend 3 months in each country. Super excited. One of the main reasons I chose this route is because of all the different varieties and cultures. So I get to experience culture in Southeast Asia, I get to experience culture in Africa, like Mid-Eastern Africa, and then I get to experience culture in Central America, which is super cool. I'm very excited. I have training camp in 14 days. 14 days! And so exciting. And basically at training camp what's going to happen is I get to meet all of my squad mates, everyone that's going on the trip. It's an all-girls squad, which means there's no guys, and just girls. And so I get to meet all of them, and that'll be super exciting. I'm very pumped about it. And then after that is my $10,000 fundraising deadline. And after that, I go on a race on October 1st or 2nd. So I went to China back in August 2014, and it basically changed my life forever. I got to go to a special care facility and care for orphans who had special needs, very severe special needs. Many of them were very sick, and it was just such a great blessing to be able to play with them and hold them and play peekaboo and let them take pictures on my camera, and it was a very eye-opening experience to the sufferings of this world. You know, living in the bubble in America of just, you know, my family relatively has done well, you know, and so I've never known lack. I've never known suffering like that. And so to actually see it in person was kind of like, oh, it's real. People, you know, these children do go through stuff, you know. There is suffering in this world. And so after that, I was really praying and digging down into what God wanted me to do for, you know, after I graduated high school. When I went to China, I was a sophomore, or no, I was in my junior year. And so, you know, just thinking about the end of high school, what I was gonna do. My senior year came around, super stressful, but you know, in the end, through all of it, applying for colleges, doing everything, taking the ACT test, it just didn't feel quite right. And I felt God leading me to take a gap year. So I looked at all sorts of different gap year programs that were out there, and there's a lot, like there's quite a bit, considering that it's not really a big thing here in the US. There's actually quite a bit out there. So if you're interested, I highly recommend just Google searching gap year. I also highly recommend the World Race Gap Year. Google it, their website will pop up, or you can go to I think it's the worldrace.org. I'll link it down below. And yeah, they're super well organized and everything, which is another reason why I chose them for my mom's sake. And yeah, so I chose the World Race because of the diversity. They also work specifically with the missions organizations that are local in country. So we're not just going and evangelizing and creating new baby Christians and then just leaving them. So we're going into an already set up organization that has been there for maybe 20 years, maybe 5, you know, for a little while. And they already have disciples. They have already been evangelizing. And so if we do like evangelize, and if someone comes to Jesus, like we can be like, hey, we're working with this organization, go check them out. And that way they can get the discipleship and the backup that they need, instead of just leaving them to dry, basically. Like, that's not right. And so I didn't want to hurt by helping, if that makes sense. And there's a great book about it called When Helping Hurts, and I'll link to that below too, because that book honestly, if you're thinking about doing any type of mission trip at all, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Just to research the organization you're going with and making sure that it's legit and that what it's doing is helping rather than hurting. Because unfortunately, even if people have good hearts, they can cause more harm than good. And it's just the way it is. So, there's that. So yeah, I felt God leading me to take the gap year. It's, yeah, quite the journey. I got accepted in January. It is July now, so it's been 7 months. 7 months, man. I got the phone call, and I honestly, like, you know when sometimes you get a phone call and you're just like super excited? Like, I got it and I was kind of in shock, I guess. And it took me a little while to finally comprehend that this is actually happening. Even still, like, I only have like 2 months till I leave, and it's still like, yeah, it's real, it's happening, you know. And I've been working like a ton, like a lot, and every day basically, and so I haven't really had time to think about it or process it at all. And just every time I have time, it's like, okay, this is actually happening. And I am super, super excited. I can see God working through my team and my squad already. It's beautiful just to see His hand orchestrating everything. And yeah, those of you who don't know, I have to raise $13,805. So that's a lot of money. Like, when I first heard that amount, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. You know, it's one of those amounts that you're like, that's a car, you know? That's a car. Brand new. Yeah, you know. It's what you gotta give up sometimes. So yeah, I have officially raised half of the funds that I need, which I don't even know what to say. It is amazing. And I'm super blessed and super stoked and so grateful to all of the people who have donated and supported me and prayed for me. It's just, thank you so much. And so yeah, I have to raise another about $6,500 until I'm fully funded. And to do that, you can basically click on the first link down below. I'm gonna have a lot of links. And it'll lead you to my blog, and there you can read different blogs that I've written. And it also has all sorts of different fundraisers I'm doing, and you can also just hit the donate button. It's on the right hand of the screen on my blog. And yeah, anything, literally anything helps. You can donate $5 and I will just be so blessed. So yeah, what I found through fundraising is every dollar helps me be the hands and feet of Jesus. So you, in essence, are being the hands and feet of Jesus. And I love that about fundraising. I just love that we get to partner together, you and me, and we get to do this big work that God is doing together. So that's my heart on it. I just love it. I'm gonna do a packing vlog for training camp and for more like video. And for the world race, like right before I leave and when I get back. So hopefully those will go well. And anyway, so what my plans are to vlog the whole world race. So for 9 months, I want to vlog my everyday life, and I'm starting right now actually. And so yeah, I got a new camera, so I'm super excited. That's why I started now versus earlier. I wish I'd gotten more earlier, but this will have to do. So I think that's just about it. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. I'll try to answer them all. I am very busy because, like I said, I am working like every day. And I have a lot of things I have to do to get ready. But yeah, if you like this video, if you like what I'm doing, please click on the link below. Check out my channel. It's Tender Warrior. And check out all the different vlogs I'm doing. Right now I think I only have one, but I am going to be vlogging more. And so yeah, check them out. Subscribe if you like. Make sure you hit the like button. You guys are awesome. Bye. That's my up.